Andhra University has become a big hub for most of the activities. And the testimony it is the hall is full and you have got so many chairs here. Senior professors here who have been part of this team, who have been a really multidisciplinary approach has come here. People from the legal to arts to biology to the science, history teams, and the huge team of professors and academia and students coming from all over this country. We were telling me that from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, it's a big show. Now coming to the transdisciplinary thinking, I'll start with a direct example which I have just 2 days back witnessed in one of the design challenges I have attended. This guy is a 22-year-old guy. I attended a startup challenge, design challenge, where many startup people were presenting their design thinkings and presenting it. He started his company when he was in the first year of engineering, because today engineering colleges have got many incubation hubs and all that, from a premier education institute in this country. Computer science guy, 22 years, but his thinking was totally different. He created a suit, human suit, and a human robot. So what he does is, he wears the suit and he created a robot. The robot responds back his action as he is doing it. And this he was mentioning, sir, for critical areas and locations we have to go. I need not have to go. I create my digital model, a 3D model, and I just plug and play there and this robot can go. Now, what is transdisciplinary in this? Transdisciplinary, he started understanding how the motion of a human body works. So he created 32 actuators. There are so many joints. He had created multi-sensors in the suit. That means it was not only hand sensor, a small variation sensors also, because something happens, you have to move hand little bit here, and so this also he has created it. He has created a transmitter and receiving station system, saying that when he transmits what his mind thinks and he starts transmitting it, the other person receives, but then the digital twin of him, if it has to respond, building up the criticality there in the actual location, it has to do some minor modifications that is again communicated back to him. So he understood the geolocation, he understood the physical, that means he created 3 things. How the neural works in the body. So he created a neural network system on this, where they built in a little bit of artificial intelligence so that it starts learning on it. Then he started the bone joints. How many bones are there? What joints are there? So it was definitely a transdisciplinary approach coming from a 22 years boy. I thought that he has presented some wild concepts. So I asked him questions. Right from the sensor's response, how the sensor responds, the measurement, the sensitivity. He was answering very confidently. Then I asked him, have you made the prototype? He showed me how he is building the prototype. That's where I understood this country is changing extremely fast. Last 3 or 4 years he says, I started from first year. I was sitting in a car. I wanted this car to be autonomous, to think, my father was sitting in the car. I was at home. I wanted the car to drive through the streets. My father to drive it. So I thought, why I cannot create it? So this is what is happening, and that's how the idea, your entire research hub idea, creating innovations beyond the normal human thinking.